You can see the background behind me, and today we've been in 4 boroughs of London, incredible boroughs. We started off in Ealing and spent some time there on the streets in Ealing, gave some food to one of the incredible food banks there, St. John's. I met with my good friend Alan Simpson, who's doing great work there. Then we went on to Hillingdon. Then we went on to Hounslow, and you can see and hear the planes coming overhead because we were near Heathrow Airport. And now we're making our way back through Brent and then back to, of course, our studios. Want to say thank you to everybody. This is day 11 on the Battle Bus. We have been here. It's been a challenging road. I want to share with you some of the issues we faced on Sunday with the police, and we'll talk all about that, but it's been absolutely incredible. And I just want to say thank you to all the people on the streets and all the incredible citizens of these boroughs. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Ealing. This is home of Ealing Studios. They made some incredible productions like Downton Abbey. Give a shout out for Downton Abbey, Shaun of the Dead, what a great movie. And of course, Ealing Studios, I went to film school there. This is about 15 years ago. This is before London Real. This is before I decided to run for mayor. I was still working in the city of London in banking, and I wanted to take film school. So I did a part-time film school degree at Ealing Studios, and every single Wednesday and every other Saturday, I would go out to Ealing. So I used to go to Ealing Common, and I would shoot my short films there. Little did I know, thanks to Ealing, I would go on to make 5 documentary films, all thanks to what I learned at that school. So big shout out to Ealing. Also, a lot of people on the ground in Ealing struggling with these low traffic neighborhoods. I want to talk about that today. So thank you for all your support today. I met some incredible people. Next, we went to Hillingdon, and Hillingdon is of course home to Heathrow Airport, the second largest and most busiest international airport in the world, right in this great city. Also, I used to fly helicopters, to be specific, Robinson R-22. There are these 2-seater helicopters that are the most popular training helicopter. I used to fly them out of Denham Airport, and I used to go to West Ruislip, was my local station. So Hillingdon, I'm all about where you're at. I used to spend a lot of time there every Saturday learning how to fly this helicopter, and it was an incredible time, beautiful scenery out there. We used to fly with the doors off in the summertime. It was amazing. So great to be back in Hillingdon, and thanks for having us. Then we went to Hounslow. It's actually the home of the London Museum of Water and Steam. And for an engineer like me, you know, I love things like steam engines. We were out in Crossness pumping station yesterday, and that's when I saw the engine that was created by James Watt. And so thank you, Hounslow. It's also the home to Twickenham Stadium, and if you're a rugby fan, then you love Twickenham, and if you're an NFL fan, you love Twickenham as well, because that's where the American football games are played, is out at Twickenham Stadium. So it's amazing. And now we're coming back through Brent, which features, of course, the world-renowned Wembley Stadium. And of course, Wembley, back in 1966, is when England brought home the World Cup. What a great victory that was. And I was actually out at this beautiful statue celebrating the 1966 World Cup victory. The statue was in Barking and Dagenham. It was actually right on the edge of that in Newham when I was there on Saturday talking with people there as well. So thank you, Brent, for having us. This has been an incredible, incredible day on the Battle Bus, and it continues. We're here all this week on the Battle Bus, coming to see you. Please leave me your comments below. Tell me what borough you're in and what question you have for me. But, you know, let me be honest with you. The boroughs I visited today face some real issues, and Ealing was one of them. I went there today, again, to deliver food to St. John's Church, which is an incredible charity. Alan Simpson was there, and we talked long and hard. And he said, Brian, we're struggling. A lot of people need food and food banks, which is important. But also, a lot of people saw the bus and they wanted to come over and talk to me. And they said, Brian, we are frustrated with the low traffic neighborhoods. The mayor is up there in his top floor of his city hall glass building with his balcony, choosing these policies like low traffic neighborhoods. Meanwhile, people like Mark, who I spoke with today, Yola, and Marie on the streets are absolutely fuming. And I want to thank Mark, who came over to me. He traveled blocks and blocks when he heard that my bus was in his neighborhood, and he was literally fuming. And Mark, I understand your anger and I feel your anger. And he said, Brian, these low traffic neighborhoods, they're ruining our neighborhoods. He said, first of all, they fine the people that they shouldn't fine for driving in them. Second of all, they massively increase pollution on the areas that aren't locked down. And finally, they are ruining the businesses that need that traffic to survive. He said it's a massive mistake. They're trying to make money off the residents because of these low traffic neighborhoods. He said the current mayor of London is completely out of touch. Every single person I met today in Ealing said, get him out of office. They said, this man is out of touch with what's happening here. The LTNs are completely wrong. They're completely misguided, and they need to be rethought right away. Meanwhile, the citizens of Ealing pay every single day with taxes, with businesses lost, and by breathing more polluted air. I just want to say to the people of Ealing, I heard you today. I appreciate you for coming up to me, and we are going to look at better solutions than these LTNs as soon as I get into office on May 6th. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. And again, I saw some very frustrated individuals today that are not being listened to by their mayor. And I recognize that, and this is why getting out there in the boroughs is so important. Again, no other candidate is doing this because they just don't care. The current mayor of London, he knows you're going to vote for him. He knows because of the party he belongs to that he's going to get the next election, so he's not going to bother coming out. If the current mayor of London had been on the streets of Ealing today, there would have been a riot. Trust me, they are very angry with his decisions, and I appreciate you talking to me.